Have you ever noticed how the people who care the most are usually the ones who get hurt the fastest? Like, you reply in 2 seconds. They reply in 2 business days. And somehow you still feel guilty for replying too fast. Yeah. That's what we're talking about today. When caring too much becomes your weakness. Now before you panic and think, so what, should I become cold and heartless now? Relax. We're not turning you into a villain in a movie. Caring is beautiful. Caring is rare. But caring too much, without limits? That's where things quietly start to go wrong. Let me explain. You're the friend who always listens. The one who says, "It's okay, I understand," even when you don't. The one who stays up late fixing problems that aren't even yours. And at first, it feels good. You feel needed. You feel important. You feel like the good person. But slowly, something changes. You start canceling your plans for others. You start saying yes when your whole body is screaming no. You start putting everyone first and yourself somewhere around position number 37. And the scary part? Most people don't even notice. Because when you always show up, people stop seeing it as effort. And start seeing it as default. Let's talk about a simple real-life example. Imagine you're that one person in the group who always helps. Notes? You got them. Last-minute favor? Sure. Emotional support at 2 a.m.? You're basically a free therapist. Now one day, just one day, you say, "Hey, I can't help this time." Suddenly you're changed. You're selfish. You're not like before. Funny how that works, right? That's one of the signs caring too much has turned into a weakness. When your kindness becomes an obligation instead of a choice. Another sign? You feel responsible for how everyone feels. If someone is upset, you blame yourself. If someone is distant, you replay every conversation like a detective. If someone leaves, you wonder, was I not enough? Let me say this clearly. You are not responsible for managing other people's emotions. Read that again. Slowly. Caring too much often comes from a good place. Maybe you learned early that love means adjusting. Maybe you were praised for being easy and understanding. Maybe you just don't want to hurt anyone. But in trying not to hurt others, you end up hurting yourself. You swallow your feelings. You minimize your needs. You laugh things off that actually hurt. And you tell yourself, it's okay. I can handle it. Until one day, you can't. That's usually when people who care too much hit burnout. Not because they're weak, but because they've been strong for too long without rest. Here's a bit of light humor, but it's painfully real. You could be emotionally exhausted, mentally drained, and physically tired. And someone will still ask you, "Hey, can you do one more thing?" And you'll say, "Yeah, sure." With a smile. That smile deserves an award. Now here's the important part. Caring becomes a weakness not because you care, but because you don't protect yourself while doing it. Healthy caring has boundaries. Unhealthy caring has guilt. Healthy caring says, "I want to help." Unhealthy caring says, "I have to help, or they'll leave." And that fear, the fear of being replaced, forgotten, or unloved, is what keeps people stuck in this cycle. But let me tell you something freeing. The right people won't leave just because you stop overgiving. They won't disappear because you said no once. They won't love you less because you chose yourself. In fact, the people who truly value you will respect your boundaries even more. And the ones who don't? They were benefiting from your lack of boundaries, not your presence. That realization hurts, but it also heals. So what's the solution? You don't stop caring. You start caring wisely. You pause before saying yes. You check in with yourself, not just others. You remind yourself that rest is not selfish. You learn that being kind doesn't mean being available 24/7. That love doesn't require self-sacrifice every single time. And that protecting your energy is an act of self-respect. Because when you care for everyone but yourself, you teach the world that you come last. And you deserve better than that. So if you're someone who cares deeply, loves hard, and gives freely, don't change who you are. Just add one thing to your kindness. A boundary. Because caring is your strength. It only becomes a weakness when you forget that you matter too.